Yo, what's good, everyone? Wesley Paul back once again, and today is the third installment on the mini series where we are talking about drums. In the first video, we looked at where to get some free drum sounds. In the second video, we looked at a few little tips and techniques we can use in the software to use with our drum sounds. And in this third video, we're going to look at a little bit of a cheat code because we're going to be looking at drum MIDI files. So using drum MIDI to help us with our drums. So first of all, in order to use drum MIDIs, we need to have some drum MIDIs, right? So if we have a look here, I'm going to show you where to get some from. So you've got this website, link in the description as always, but it's called groovemonkey.com. Monkey spelled Monkee. So if you come over to this website, it's got a lot of stuff that you can, a lot of drum midis and stuff that you can buy on here. But if you've seen enough of my videos, you know I'm all about that free stuff. So if you come over here to where it says free loops and then free MIDI loops, you press there. We're going to check out this one here. There's these other two that you can look into as well if you want to, but today we're just going to be looking at this one here where it says GM freebie. Okay, and what you're going to need to do is add this to cart and download it. As you can see, look at that, 5 stars there, and it has 5 stars for a reason. You do not need to have credit card information to download free products, which is really good. Yeah, so you just add it to your car, purchase it, but you know you're not actually purchasing it. Download it. Okay, and then once you've downloaded it, there's 2 different ways I like to use it. So if you remember, I made a video quite a while ago about reusing MIDI hi-hats, but those are ones that you created your own. I'm going to follow sort of the same thing there. So once you get your folder, go over to your MPC Beats folder. So once you've downloaded this pack, go into your MPC Beats, go to your ARP patterns, and you can copy and paste it here. So all of these here, these folders here, are the ones that you get once you download that. So I like to put them there. But then I also like to just keep I copy and paste it into here, but I leave the folder. I have a separate MIDI folder. So it's just got any MIDI stuff is in that folder. So I have it in 2 different places. Okay, now let's have a look in the software. So there's 2 different ways I like to use this. I'm going to show you. So the first way is I'll come over to my MIDI folder here. And these are all of the folders that you get as well, right? What you've just downloaded. So one thing you would notice is there's a lot of rock here, a lot of rock stuff. So you might be thinking, I don't make rock, so how useful will it be? But don't watch that like it's MIDI. Once you put it in, once you change the sounds, these work with anything. You can make literally any genre with these, and I'll show you actually. So I'll go over to this Doom. I don't even know what Doom is, to be honest. Double click on here, and then what I'm going to do is go over to verse. I'm just going to choose this one here, and then click and drag that in here. Sequence, let's just put that over that one there. Go to do it, and then it comes like this. So first of all, whenever you drag these in, it's got this the record button's turned off. So turn that back on, because you might want to add, if you try to add your own, you try to record some stuff in, if that's off, it's not going to work. It's not going to record in whatever additional MIDI notes you want to play. Okay. And we also need to put our program back onto our kit. So we're using the same kit as in the previous video. But then one thing you will notice is it's put the MIDI notes in, but it doesn't know it doesn't know what's on your pads. So it doesn't know where your kick is, your snare, your hi-hat. So you have to look at this and sort of work out what these are supposed to be. So generally, especially if it's on the 2 and the 4, so what I mean, like you can see this one here, you see it's on 1 2 1 4, 2 2 2 4. It's on the 2 and the 4, so that's more than likely going to be the snare. Yeah, so what you'd have to do is put that wherever your snare is. So you would highlight those and put those. So my snare is on that one. So if I just press here, press down, that's on my snare. The kick, I believe, is on the right pad there. And this one here looks as though it's the hi-hats. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it. Remember in the last video, we had that random, where it was just playing the random, pressing the same pad, but playing random perks. I'm going to put that there rather than on my hi-hats. So there, that is, oops, wrong way. I'm going to put that there. And I've got this random sound here, which I think probably would have been like a crash or something like that. But I'm going to put that on a, I'm going to put that there. And let's have a listen. Yeah, nice little groove going there. Let's turn that down. It does get annoying after a while. Okay, and then you don't have to leave it like that. You can just use this as a basis. If you want to put your own hi-hats in now, you can. So let's just play that. Oh, you see the hi-hats has got that little swing to it because I've got my swing turned up. So what you can do is I will put that swing all the way back down. Let's try that again. Alright, let me just record something in to show you. Oops, let's just record that in. Alright, let's turn those down a bit. So yeah, in terms of the swing, if you do want to add some swing from here, you can just turn that up, put on 65, and then press Control T if you're on Windows, and then it adds some swing on there to you as well, for you. Yeah. Kind of messed up my rolls. But what I'll do is just extend that one. Remember what I said in the last video, Control / add that roll at the end. Yeah, and then there you go. Then that's one way of using it. And then there's literally loads and loads in here. You can just play around with them. You got like variation ones. So look, you got fills. You got like chorus ones. So you can just use another one of these in there as well. So you might have this just as the verse. Use another one for the chorus. However, which way you want to do it is up to you. Let's try something actually. Let me just mute these snares. So I'm going to show you the other way that you can do it as well. So that was one way. Let's go over to track 3. Let's put that there. I've got some hi-hats just loaded up. I've got it in a key group. So my key group, I've put some hats in here. It's just hats. So I'm going to show you the other way of which I use this. So if you go over to ARP, and then if you're on Windows, Control, Shift, Alt, and A will bring up this. So if you press here, these are where we've put it in that MPC Beats folder, the ARP folder. It's all here. What I don't like is it doesn't organize it for you in the folders. It's just here and it's just names. So these are all of the MIDI's here. We're going to use this one. Yeah, so if you press latch, when you press latch, it will just keep doing it for you. Just press one pad and it will just keep on playing until you stop it. Let's just hear what this sounds like. It's a bit low. Let's try to add higher velocity, higher key. Find one that you like. You can change the note length if you do it like that. But we turn that down with note length to get your desired sound. Sounds a bit messy, to be honest. But what you can do as well, actually, is if you don't want it to do that, you can get rid of some of these. You don't have to use like the 4. You can take some of these out. Let's take that one out. Let's take that one out. Yeah, let's just record something in. Doesn't sound bad when you got the other instruments from the drum kit in there. Yeah, and then so let's just solo that again, and then that's another way I use it. And there you go. You got like a different kind of sounding hi-hat. So you can use it to do your whole kit, or you can find some that works good with just individual, like either perks or hi-hats or kicks and stuff like that. But you have to go through them and see which ones you like. And to be honest, I think that's it. I don't need to really long this one out. That is how you use MIDI drums in MPC Beats or MPC software. So go over to the website, download it, have a play around with it, see what you can come up with. And like I said, just because you're using this, you don't have to keep it exactly how it is. You can change it around, manipulate it how you want, add in whatever sounds. Don't worry about what genre it says it is. You can make it work with any genre you want it to. And yeah, have some fun. I'm going to end that one there. So peace out. Take care. See you at the next one.